Somebody said that I have to do this first. Hold on a second. There's so many. There's so many characters I can't find them. Where's she at? I'll find her later on. Never mind. I'll start from the start. I think she's pretty solid B. We're gonna start right in the dead center with this list. She's great. I think she's kind of the initial appeal to the show, but honestly, she's like so... I don't care much for the monotone characters, and she's very monotone. Like, there's nothing that really phases her. She's always but she's very nice. Like, she's very sweet when she wants to be, or pretty much ever. But yeah, she's very, very blah. I don't get anything. I don't get positivity. I don't get negativity from her. She's just kind of existing in the show. So, Kate. Ooh, this is hard. This is very difficult. I want to put A for it now. I almost want to put her S tier because she's developing so much as a character, and I really like that. Like, if you asked me season 1, I'd probably leave Kate at an A really easy. But like, these last 2 episodes really want me to bump her up to S. Because 1, she's like super powerful and she knows how to flaunt it. And 2, she's developing to be a lot more able to communicate with people, share relationships and stuff like that. You're saying Kate C. You don't like Shadow House though, or was it Made in Abyss that you didn't like? Do you not like Shadow House? Kate's awesome. You're crazy. This girl, I don't remember her name is. She's from Jashin-chan, Dropkick. I don't really have a thing for her at all. I think she's fine. You've seen a couple episodes of season 1, then you're not going to know how great she is. You're never going to know how great she is. King. You and me, King, I know that we agree more than we disagree. And I think it's healthy that we disagree every now and then. I do like that. That's like web gaming. Like, me and web gaming bash heads all the time, but I love it because we agree a lot, so. Anju, I think it's Anju. Isn't it Anju? The princess. She is S tier. Especially this last episode that aired. I think if I didn't see this last episode, I'd probably put her like at a B or an A. But this last episode was her episode. Just seeing her fight all out. Like, we've seen it in the OP, which is kind of spoilery. The OP literally shows her going all out. It's Anju. She's from Utawarerumono, the Masks of Truth. She is the princess of the empire that's trying to reclaim her kingdom. She is really cool. Really awesome. Yeah, because like the first season like was 2007, I think. And the second season was like 2015, and now the third season is now. So it's like, I don't blame people for not knowing who this character is because it's been running for so long. These are all characters from that show, by the way. This is basically the sisters, which is essentially Ram and Ram. They are fantastic. They don't do much besides, have people go, I wish I had these 2 girls with me all the time. Like 2 belly dancing maids that follow him around all the time. They're great though. I love their character designs. I'm not gonna push it too much. I'm not gonna push it too much. Cosmos, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. What's her name? Oh gosh, I'm mad because I don't remember. Oh crap. Atui. I thought it was Atui. Atui. She's great. Love her to death. Kuon, honestly, Kuon has come down for me a lot. I really love Kuon in the second season, and I just don't like her. He was in jail, like literally. You stole a watermelon. Are you serious? I don't know they put people in jail for watermelons. Kuon is, like I said, I loved her in the second season, but she's come down quite a bit for me. I think B's good. Maybe, hopefully, this next episode she'll come back up for me. All right, all the class from the elite girls. Don't care. This is good. This is where I'm gonna get all my dislikes if I post this on YouTube. Don't care. I see 0 in her at all. She's literally a blank slate. What Kudere? Don't care. She's the cool, calm. Well, it's not really calm character. This character's trash. I need a trash. Hold on. I forgot to create a trash area. Trash. First trash. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for this. Let me explain. I love this character when the show first started. Absolutely love this character. Slight spoilers for people. They took her in the direction that she is cute and fun and bubbly because she's manipulating people. And the moment they did that trope, I was like, Okay, I don't care about this character anymore. All right, get her off the screen. I don't care. Every time she pops up on the screen, it's like, okay, yeah, whatever, move on. Don't care. But yeah, that's why she's trash. She is the I'm actually crazy manipulative trope. So I don't know her name. I just know her as Naotoyama. Naotoyama. I haven't seen enough of her, really, honestly, to give her a bump up. But just based on Naotoyama and the fact that so far she's not like this girl, that she's manipulative, she's just smart and she's kind. I'm gonna put her here. When they make her crazy psychopath, I will bring her down as well, which I'm sure they'll probably end up making her a crazy psychopath too. What's her name? Is her name Kay? I think she's the one that was bullied. I think she's fine. I've heard from a lot of people that she's supposed to be like a super good character, like really good character. So far, really no opinion on her. She's kind of fine. So we'll leave her. Well, she's easily above these two. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Summertime rendering. This is where it's going to start getting difficult. Well, not really. Honestly, difficult in finding out which ones I want to put higher than the others. Honestly, that's where a lot of it's going to go. They're pretty much mostly all S tier. So I assumed it was a joke, Cosmokes, because again, the watermelon joke. Ushio is easy S tier. She's fantastic. Great personality, very fun, love her dialect. She loves to protect people. She's self-sacrificing. She pretty much has all the good things that you want in a person. Mio is, like, her design alone, I love. But they really haven't done anything with her. That's the unfortunate thing. That's why she's easily below Ushio. Maybe I'll put her in A, just below Kate. I think she's fantastic. I love her character design, Tan Girl, Best Girl. They just haven't done anything really with her. That's the unfortunate thing. It feels like they're starting to do something with her. She's always been kind of sidelined to the situation. And she's always like the princess that needs to be rescued from the castle and not necessarily a part of the solution. So we'll see. We'll see. I might bump her up though. Tokiko, I honestly don't like Tokiko. She had a great moment, but I don't like her. I know why she did what she did. I understand her character drive. I think it's great, but she's still like, I don't want to spoil things. I still don't like her. She's not trash though. She's not trash. I won't put her in trash. She's not that bad. Well, you haven't watched any, they don't have anime in jail. Cosmokes, they don't have Crunchyroll at jail. That's screwed up. That's real screwed up. If you're looking for what to watch this season, if you're now getting started on it, the picks right now is Call the Night, Liquidity Coil, Summertime Rendering, if you're just starting shows. Obviously, if you've already watched Made in Abyss, I would suggest getting caught up on Made in Abyss. That's really the big ones right now. I'm probably missing something, aren't I? Somebody's going to mention something I'm missing. Oh, Isekai Uncle. So yeah, Isekai Uncle, Made in Abyss, if you've been keeping up on it, Call the Night, and Liquidity Coil, Summertime Rendering. Liquidity Coil is the action one that I like. That one's easily one of the best. Engage Kiss, yeah, it's getting better. Engage Kiss is getting better. I'm gonna do a video on it soon. This week I needed to do a video on Engage Kiss, Utawarerumono, what was the other ones? Aoashi, and something else. And I didn't get a chance to make the Engage Kiss video yet, but it's getting better. It is getting better. The problem with Engage Kiss was like the last 3 episodes, they just wanted to tell us what was happening in the past. Now they're finally starting to show stuff. So S tier. She is great. She's fantastic. Nothing. Now, granted, most of her cool moments is, I won't explain, but she still is awesome. I still think she's awesome, even if she is technically being manipulated in a way. So really really the only reason I put her in this list is I know that eventually we're going to see her story. Haine is really only here because Tama. And I'm actually very interested to hear her story. For now, she's only here because she's Tama and she's kind of cute sometimes, but she is a psychopath, so she'll go here. That's fine. I kind of want it, if this is like the original self, I do kind of want to protect the smile, so. Shiori, again, I'm not going to say things because spoilers, but I kind of want to put Shiori like way up here just because of Rikujimiya, and I love whenever she's crazy. All right, Cosmokes, take care. Thanks. Good seeing you again, though. What's up, Adrian? How you doing? She's just too cool. Like, when she gets crazy, she's too cool. Let's go high B. I'm not going to push it too high. Relentless, how's it going? Nazuna, probably a B. We'll go with a B with Nazuna. I thought she was great at first, but she's kind of, I don't know, last couple episodes, she's kind of started cooling down for me. I know that I was kind of on the hype train early on with a lot of people. A lot of my videos, I was kind of hyping her up, but I like her style, but she's kind of fallen off the boat for me. So, Akira, she's S tier. She's definitely S tier. Really did enjoy her character. A lot of development. I'm just joking. I think that's easy. S tier and B tier. No, Nazuna's great. Yeah, her hair down was fantastic. That was I like the toga style, honestly. The toga look that she's going for. But hair down was like, yes, please. But yeah, the friend, she's kind of like the same problem that I have with like a lot of these characters, like the kudere characters, where she's not really there. I think her backstory broke my heart, honestly, because she's kind of like the friend that's always there at your side, just waiting for you to say something. And that's kind of what I got from her character. But like attraction wise, I don't really have it. I mean, she has a frizzy look to her, which is kind of cute, but she's fine. I think she's a great friend. I think she's a great friend character. She got friend zone. And no, she's a childhood friend character. That's right. She's S tier. She's a childhood friend character. She needs to be S tier, right? All right. The first smile that must be protected. This one's... I'm going to keep her at A for now. I'm going to keep her for A right now. She's like super fun. I love her. She's willing to like jump into anything. Very adventurous. She's pretty much me. When I watch the show, she's pretty much me. She's the character that wants to see everything, wants to explore things, wants to experiment everything. The show would not be the show that it is without her. She's literally S tier protect. So yeah, protect tier. Protect tier. Yeah, I think you were the one that said mid and abyss, wasn't it, Aaron? I don't trust you no more. But no, she's great. She's super positive. Nanachi, easy S tier. I need to start organizing these more. Nanachi's probably the top. We'll go down here. There, that looks good. Nanachi's easily right now #1 S tier. Nanachi's great. Nah, you loved it. Oh, you read the manga too? Did you read past the season 2? I'm curious if it's gonna have a good stopping point. I'm really afraid that it's not gonna have a good stopping point. But no, Nanachi's great. Nanachi protect. Nanachi love. Nanachi hug. She's fluff-waffu. She's fluffy. Apparently she smells good, so that's a good bonus. And I love her when she's flustered, so she's great. Okay, RWBY characters. Weiss, trash. Weiss is trash. And I don't blame Weiss for that. I blame the adaptation or something. Storytelling, she's trash because they're not explaining her right. She's a very wishy-washy character. She has zero redeemability in her character besides that I want to prove myself not being given everything, but then I'm given everything. They're just not doing well with her character. I would assume that she's a lot better in the other show, but Shaft's version, I don't understand her. Like, she's... I don't like these people because they terrorize my family. Oh, well, I'm not going to think about it. Oh, welcome to my dreams. It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. Why is this trash in the original? It took a while for her to develop. I could see her character developing really well. She's technically the one you butt heads with, but eventually you come to understand kind of characters, I guess. RWBY is fine. I love her Seiyu. I have no attachment to her really, so she's in C tier. She's not bad, but I don't have no real draw to her. Wait, I think that's Kuon, a different image of Kuon. Okay, I pulled one image from AniList and I forgot to delete it. This is the one from Mao, so I already have Kuon in here. I don't really have an opinion of her. I have an opinion of her, but it's nothing. So she's kind of a nothing. I think she's fine. I love her verbal tick a lot. So that's why she's there. Medusa ATM. We really haven't got much from her this season, but I'm again kind of nothing. I've never really liked this character, honestly. Not really trash, but pretty close to it. Just I enjoyed the joke, the poverty joke that they had with this character for the longest time, but it's so old now, which technically that's what Jashin-chan does. When we talk about Jashin-chan Dropkick, I never sell anybody on the show. I just keep watching it. It's just a cast of characters that I've grown to kind of like. It's kind of one of those things where you hang in. Jashin-chan Dropkick is literally when you go to that party with the people that you don't necessarily like. Like they're kind of like friends of friends, and you get invited, so you kind of hang out with them, but they're not in your circle, so their humor is completely different than yours. So you go there and you kind of laugh every now and then just because you're laughing because other people are laughing, but for the most part, you don't really get their jokes. But you're still kind of cool with them. That's Jashin-chan Dropkick. It just exists, and it makes me chuckle every now and then. So I enjoy it. Don't know a lot of the wife. There's a lot of them too. I'm gonna explain every single one of them to you, Sabanasu, and hopefully one I'll overhype to the point that you watch it. Just know that you need to know these waifus. These waifus up here all need to be known. Minotos, she's again another shrug. I mean, she's probably one of the better ones. Again, because I like her seiyuu. But yeah. Emilico is easy S. She's easy S. I'll put her just above Anju. Emilico is sunshine. And again, she must be protected. She is easily one of the best girls ever. She's happy. She's bright. She's sunshine. She's heartwarming. She cares about other people. She brightens other people's days. She is... That show is so gothic dark that she's like the only sunshine in there, literally. So it works in the end. You only know Nazuna in the S tier so far. That's what I mean. You have to explore them all. Senpai's fine. She's cute, definitely, but she's not... How do I explain her? She's kind of in the role of a character that doesn't really have any personality because her only personality is that she's cute and the guy likes her. But I haven't really gotten a glint. Like, she's cute. She has cute expressions, but the show's doing nothing to share what she's like and what she does. She just likes shogi. That's all I know about her, is that she likes shogi and that she really wants to get her kohai to confess to her. So yeah, she wants to make it her club official. That's really all I've gotten. That's the only dream that she has. And to play shogi a bunch. Why am I blanking on this girl's name? Vueko. Vueko is... We haven't really gotten too much out of her. Next episode seems like it's going to be her episode. So this is like pending B. Like, she's fine right now, and she's kind of cute, but I think like next week I'll probably have a good grasp on her. What's up, Patches? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the first of the Rent-A-Girlfriends. I'm probably gonna put all the Rent-A-Girlfriends in the trash, just to forewarning to people. She's not trash. The show's trash. No, she's trash because she's the reason why I hate the show. I'm so conflicted. The reason why I don't like her is because she's the reason why the show sucks. She's the driving force of the main character, and she's literally the enabler of the main character. I don't know. I might change my mind in a minute. For right now, she's trash. Yang, I have no opinion of her. Literally no opinion. She has zero. We've gotten zero of her character, honestly. The only interaction we really had is with her is that she's Ruby's sister. She got into the school, and she tried to talk Weiss down at some point. Like I said, they are adapting the best arc this season, but I don't know if I can watch it. What, Rent-A-Girlfriend? I don't trust Gigguk at all. Gigguk's the one that's pretty much hyped the entire internet over this stupid show, and I hate it. So, love her fighting style. Yeah, Gigguk's like the only person that I've seen that's decently popular that made it what it is. Him like jumping out there and saying, oh yeah, this is a great show, and everybody act like it was a great show, and it's like, no, it's not. Sorry, Gigguk. I appreciate it. You're really about the only one of the trash tastes that I like, Gigguk. I appreciate you. Blake's okay. Blake's the only one that has any character in that show, and it's because she's a part of a group that is evil, or supposed to be evil. So, you started at Mao-sama Season 2 tonight? Devil's a part-timer? How are you liking the My First Baby arc? She fights like Eris. Eris uses a sword. She punches. How does she fight like Eris? Unless you're talking about a different Eris. No, she has... Yeah, Eris, yeah, she punches. Yeah. Eris punches people when she gets angry, I guess. So, yeah, never mind. Roxanne, just to make Chris bad, I'm going to put Roxanne in trash. This is the best way for me to find out if Chris is watching the stream or not. Anger makes them stronger? Really? Is that how Yang works? I can see that. Is that part of her aura? Like her aura is driven by anger or something like that? Or is that just me reading into it too much? That's pretty cool. That was kind of like, who was that? Was it Akame got Kill? Wasn't there a character in Akame got Kill? Wasn't that the tsundere girl that gets more powerful, more angry she is or something like that? Of course you're watching. Your eyes turn red. It's her semblance. That's right. She's fine. I'm kind of mixed on her. I think she's like the best out of all the characters that haven't really gotten much. I mean, she's gotten development. It was all pretty much in the Hime's arc, but at the same time, I don't really have a draw for her as a character. I think she's her story's fine. Roxanne for reals, I'd probably put an A. I'll put the Roxanne as an A for reals. She's a little bit too big for me. Like, honestly, I don't necessarily for physique design. I don't really care too much for that thick. I think it's fine. It's not better than other physiques that I like. So she's fine. Like, she kicks butt too. I think she would be a great fighting buddy. She kicks total butt. And she's very what's the word? She's not full of herself. She's not full of herself that she can kick butt. So Hime is she's not that bad, but she's not, again, another character that just is kind of not there. Like, I thought about this before the stream. So I was putting this list together, and of course there was a couple characters that I'm like, I don't think I really have much opinion on this character, and I don't really know much about the character. And when I selected and I grabbed the image of Hime, I literally thought to myself, this is like the type of archetype character that looks like they're always on something. Like she's literally never sober. She's always looks like she's just on something and just not there. And I'm sorry. I think that there's certain archetypes that works. She's not one of them. Like, she's not one of the archetypes that having that. Like, I think there's certain lolly characters that are kind of cute when they're kind of not all there, or they look like they're not all there. She doesn't work. So she's fine though. She's just kind of a nothing to me. Am I gonna get flamed for saying I don't think Roxanne has that much personality for me to judge her yet? Oh yeah, no, definitely not. You're just gonna be terrible to Chris. Chris will not like you. I don't care either way. I think she's fine. She's sweet. She's probably right above Haruhime. I think she's got a little bit more devotion to her that I like, but again, don't really care too much. I'm sure she'll get something. Yeah, but we're like way early. Like, he just got her, so we had 2 episodes with her. So there's nothing really she can do and technically in her position, she can't have much character. Like, she technically is. I'm assuming the story is going to eventually get to the point where she feels more comfortable with expressing herself more. I mean, this last episode, she finally had an urge to finally say something. She spoke up, said what she desired, and kind of corrected herself, but she finally learned that she can kind of speak up. So her character design carries it hard at the moment, right? Super thick. Easily one of my favorites. She's super cute. She hasn't done anything offensive yet, so just based on that, I won't put her at A. I'll put her at high B. She's super cute. Like, she's super cute. She hasn't... This is how I rate a character from Rent a Girlfriend. She's super cute. She hasn't done anything offensive yet. But I don't know much about her. Because she's literally only been in, 2 episodes? Like, legit. Like, existing in the episode for twice. Because she showed up, late in the last season. And then she finally got a date here recently. That was pretty much it for her. But what novel, light novel, manga, Roxanne at A tier is fair. Blank is better. Characters that we're gonna get later, I'm assuming. I'm surprised we haven't got any more of the girls yet. I don't know if we're ever going to. We'll have to see. I have to push back my desire to put her really high just because of Naotoyama, but she's kind of similar to these two are kind of alike. They both have not really done anything offensive, and they're just kind of casualties of the stupidity of the story itself. But they're super cute. Like, they're both super cute. So, Mommy, we have to talk about Mommy. Season 1, I hated Mommy. We'll get that out of the way. I hated her in Season 1. I've heard that some of the side stories I would hate her more. But I'm at the point now where I want to support Mommy. Like, I literally want Mommy to make his life miserable. Not that I like her. So there's the struggle I have. Like, she's Aoyuki. I want her to make this guy's life a living hell. But other than that, I don't really have any, desire for her at all. So... that's the difficulty I'm facing. Like, if she makes his life a living hell, she's S tier. If she doesn't, I'm gonna put her at B. So that's my and I don't want confirmation in the chat. I'm just saying, I really want her to make his life, and if she doesn't, it's not gonna go well. Yeah, that's I don't know. Right, the enemy of your enemy is your friend, but she's not like my best girl. That's the problem. She would totally throw hands the moment notice, and I'm down for that, right? That's true. I'm hoping eventually I'll see that. I don't know. If she does, the moment... I think I'm at the point now where I want to read or /watch Rent a Girlfriend until the point that she does something that would be normally considered a total B move. B being an abbreviation for something inappropriate, because I don't want to get demonetized or upset YouTube if I post this on YouTube. I completely lost my train of thought talking about censorship. Oh, get to the point where she does something really terrible in the show against him, and then just stop at that point. Just make that my ending. Like, she does something terrible. Like, again, I technically want the boat route, the school days route, but anyways, that aside, Fopta, we haven't really got too much of Fopta, but she's super cute. I love her design, but nothing really... I'm gonna assume that she's gonna be... this next episode is gonna be these 2 characters. I think for sure she's gonna have her story, but I'm wondering if we'll get more of Fopta, but Fopta's been good so far, and plus Tama again. Anyways, Hana. Hana. I think Hana would probably be A. I think Hana is good at A. But I'm gonna put A. That's. I'm really struggling with her right now because there's another girl in the show that I really do love, and she's sort of taken a back seat. She's kind of there, but at the same time, she's kind of not. She's not doing anything, and I'm really kind of struggling with that. But early on, like, I absolutely fell in love with this character. Like, she is super supportive. She's technically already has it in for the mom of the main character, Ashito. I think it's Ashito. I forget his name. I'm sorry. But no, she's fantastic. I love her design too. But I don't really think I have any connection to this girl. I think she's fine. But now I mean, as much as I enjoy this show, I don't know that I actually really care about her too much. Like, I'm really hoping they do something really cool with her character, honestly. But so far, like, I feel bad for her. But at the same time, I don't really have a huge connection to her. Like, I don't find her attractive. She's got a kind of a good spirit to herself. She's crazy. She's straight up crazy. She's super crazy. But I don't know. She's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave her at C. I'm gonna leave her at C because I can't really see herself. I can't see her above anybody in B. I see works. Oh gosh. The Girls of Couple Cuckoos. I have, for anybody that does not know my thoughts currently on for Couple Cuckoos, this show is boring as hell. I have zero attachment to any of the girls, honestly. I think the problem that I had was, like, early on, now Toyama made me fall in love with her, but then she was, like, super annoying. She's kind of settled down a little bit, but then she became nothing. And then we have pretty much the overly attached sister that has zero character to her whatsoever. And then you have the overly rich girl that is manipulative at first, and now she's kind of just nothing as well. Like, these characters have nothing to them, except for, like, their initial archetypes that get broken pretty quickly. So I don't want to say trash. I need a D tier. I need to make a D tier. I'm putting too much stuff in the C tier. Let's do D tier, add row below. These are all like D tier. These are all D tier, D tier. Wait, this is C. Stop. You're breaking everything, Andrew. There. That's better. The D tier is now. Stop. Do not. I hope you're not drawing a conclusion on the D. The Cuckoos does not development its story worth it. Yeah, it's literally have done nothing. Like, they've had like 2 big reveals, and the rest of it's just been, let's live in a big huge mansion together for several weeks and talk about how we need to study. It's so boring. The show is so boring. I was telling Chris the other day, I was like, I'm just so bored watching this show. I cannot believe it. Okay. Anyways, Vermeil is her name. Her name's Vermeil, right? Yeah, Vermeil. Vermeil is. I don't like her character design. I love her seiyuu, and I like her personality. I've missed the last couple episodes. I'd probably put her low C, probably above. Let's go there. That's good. Vermeil's good. She's fine. She's super sweet. So, I forget her name, but she's from Ayumu Make Us Move. She's super cute. Love her character design. Must be protected. I'll put her at low B. She's super cute. Must be protected. I love her design. I love the whole, like, I've never seen this before. The whole, like, 2 bangs that come together to a braid. I've always loved whenever they have, like, the sideburns has a side hair thing. Like, when they have the side thing and it's braided. So having the front thing is kind of what attracted me to her. So I don't care at all about her. She's fine. I thought she was funny at first, like, super funny. Again, another Jashin-chan character. Her whole thing about being an idol and stuff like that, making money a lot better. But she's been kind of nothing ever since then. Tan Maid. I don't want to put her in S. I kind of want to put her. I kind of want to put her in S just because of her design. Like her design's perfect. Like, her character design is perfect. I would probably say, if I could, I would take down the chest size a little bit, but, like, she's perfect out in that. Tan skin, the eyes, she's very devoted, she's very loving, very doting. She's got like 50 million moles. Her eyes, did I mention her eyes? Everything about her is really fantastic, but I'm sure we'll eventually get into her actual story, which is kind of why I don't really want to put her in S, but everything else about her is perfect. Like, her design is S tier by far, but I'm not like into her as a character yet and story wise, so we'll see. I might bump her up. Barbara and Barbie, they're kind of the same because obviously shadows. Like, Amilico and Kate are very different, but all the other ones are kind of equal to their shadows and their living doll. Rie Academia makes me want to put her really high, and this sucks too because I know we're going to get into her character soon, and I kind of don't like her because we haven't gotten to her character quite yet. She's always been kind of she's a character that is that makes you think that she's like super evil and very combative, but you know there's probably a reason why. And I feel like we're going to get that this season. But since we haven't got there yet, I'm going to probably put her in C because I just don't know. I don't know yet. Right now, she's just combative, and I know that there's a reason why she's not, that she shouldn't be. But I don't remember her name from Orient. D. I have no, I love her Seiyu. Her Seiyu is fantastic. Just don't, her story is kind of like, yeah, I seen that one coming. All right, the girls from Isekai Uncle. These are all classics here. I'd probably put her in A. She's got the childhood friend thing going on, even though she's like, she's not really a childhood friend. She's kind of nasty. But there's the childhood friend element still there technically. And you catch up on Vermeil. I do. I'm like 2 episodes behind. But yeah, she's fantastic. Love her. She's cute. She really badly wants him. So that's a plus for me. Ice Girl, we really haven't gotten too much of. She's very quiet. She's not bad. So she's probably going to be the only one that's kind of low. But I still love her design and everything. I love all the designs in the show. Elf, S. For sure. For sure. I love her to death. She's so great. Especially the ending of the last episode that we got. That was too good. Like, she was all huffy puffy. Freaking knees him right in the face. And I swear she did something to him. There was no way that she didn't just do her own business and that was it. She did something to him. That was good. Otherwise, there would be no reason that she would have to put that thing on his head. Oh yeah, her design is fabulous. Like, and it feels like the studio just puts all their budget into her. Like they see, the thing is, like, with what the hell was that show? Citrus. When Citrus got when I first heard about Citrus, I heard about it because of its art. And I looked at the cover art and I was like, holy crap, this is gorgeous. And I ended up reading quite a bit of Citrus just based on the fact that the artwork was so detailed. They had like a lot of art put into the hair and stuff like that. And obviously when it became adapted, they very much so simplified the character design so that they could animate it. It doesn't feel like they're doing that with Elf. Like, they're keeping her very, very detailed in look, and I just love her design. She's great. That dress that she had at the party was great. Just great. And I love her tsundere. I love tsunderes, and she's just straight up a tsundere. And the two of them are just terrible to each other. The sister, she's a nothing. I probably no opinion. I don't really have any opinion on her. Really, honestly. Trash. Just have no. I don't care. Like, I don't care about either of the two of them. I'm sorry. I might start liking them. I've only watched, 4 episodes of it, but so far they're just, I don't know. They're just not really. Like, she's not bad, but the whole, like, I'm gonna marry you so that I can be with your sister forever thing was like, okay, just tell that girl that that's not how it works. Just tell her that's not how it works. You don't marry somebody and then suddenly you live with their sibling for the rest of your life. That's not how that works. She's kind of dumb, but maybe she's doing it on purpose. She's probably doing it on purpose. I haven't seen it yet, or gotten that far yet. I actually don't usually like tsunderes, but I like her, so that says something. Well, I mean, she's tsundere that you understand why she's tsundere, right? Elf is a tsundere by outward appearance, but she's kind of tsundere in the idea that she has a reason why she's the way she is. She calls him an orc face because he's a jerk and he does terrible things to her. So the two of them are kind of tsundere. It's almost like you have tsunderes against each other. So did I miss stepmom daughter as my ex? No, I just literally just threw him in the trash just now. I've no pot. I don't have any. There's nothing in me that is pot. Like, I love her character design. Just the same as I did with like I don't think it's the same character designer, but it's the same studio. So I'm assuming they kind of borrow the style as Higehiro. So I love her design. She's super adorable, but I just don't like her. I don't like I really don't like any of the characters in the show. I think she was kind of wholesome for a little bit, but I don't know. I might put her to D. I don't know. She's not terrible. I just don't care. Yaika must be protected. She's super cute. She must be. She's kind of like one of those characters where I kind of feel bad just throwing her an S because she's just a child that must be protected. It's not that she's technically doing anything special. You just want her happy for the rest of her life. Must be protected. Glad to see Emilico and Kate are up there. Yeah, I love Emilico the most. Kate has been really well developed here recently. I was saying earlier that I would probably put Kate at like a B, but like this last 2 episodes, they've developed so much in her character and how she kind of perceives things. So she's seen a lot of development. Sister had it on a Castoria outfit in that one episode. What sister? Oh, the sister from X had that outfit on? I'll have to see that. I see the old part-timer character designs. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just pulled it from Mal. I should have pulled the other ones. That way I'd be more angry. Okay, let's see. I'm blanking on names here, but she is. I kind of like all these girls, honestly, except for the new girls. I'm not really too connected with the new girls yet. I don't know. I'd probably put them at B. They're sweet. I think the sucky thing is these 3 girls are kind of like, I want to put them in B just because I love their chemistry with each other. Not necessarily that they're great separately, but I absolutely love this girl. Like, she is super fun. I was gonna say tsundere. She's not tsundere. She is pretty much like the mistress type. Like, she feels like she's above everybody else. Like, she's nobility, that type of character, and she's super cute in that way. I really do love her. She's way cute. But the other girls, they kind of fixed they fixed them a little bit for me. I have no opinions on her yet because I haven't really seen anything out of her. But the other girl, I was gonna put her in trash, but they kind of saved her a little bit with me. A Josama, yeah, definitely a Josama. I'm just gonna put her no opinion. Like, not Toyama, but the show sucks. The show sucks for me. So she's nothing. She's cute. She got a great voice, but she's nothing. These are easy. Takina, love her to death. Now, here's a surprising thing. Honestly, very surprising that I can put her in S tier. She is my most hated archetype in anime history. Every time I watch a sports show that has female characters, every time I watch an idol show, they always have her archetype. It's the long black-haired girl that is like super serious about everything. The no fun allowed sign girl. That's literally what the long black-haired girl is. And she's literally that in this show. She's literally the no fun allowed girl. This is my job. I don't care about anything else. But because they've done so well to develop her as a character, she easily ascended to S tier for me. Her character is so good. The writing is so good. She feels like, yes, she technically started out as literally what I hate, but the story fixes her essentially in a way that was very satisfying. Typically, yes, with all the idol shows and stuff, whenever they have this archetype, they will fix them, but it never feels satisfying. It never feels good. This with Takina, perfectly done. And she's still developing at this point. So what, F tier, actually C tier, F tier? What are you talking about, King? King's all over the place. I think I broke King. The Ekemi Hamura that actually works right. She's fantastic. Just fish. Yeah, easy. Probably, I'm going to put her at the top. Like, it's going to be very I will say this now. I almost want to put down bets that by the end of summer, when I do my best girl of the season, when I do my finalized list, like, this is exactly what I've chosen at the end of the season. Everything, all the episodes have been gone out. We're pretty much at the end of all the shows. This is who I choose. If she's not at the top, I will be absolutely shocked, because I love her so much. She's fantastic. Great character design. Love her outfits. Love her personality. She's caring. She's awesome. She kicks total butt. Like, she's got everything. So easy for me. I need to move her up. She'd probably be, shoot, there? I think there's good. Well, you don't like anything that I like. Well, no, you don't. You like a lot of things I like. You got a bad opinion, King. That's all it is. We all can't have good opinions, King. I hate when people say that, so I actually don't want to say that. Disregard that. The girls from Prima Doll, they're fine. They're probably just going to be like in the C tier. I don't really have much attachment to those two. She's fine. She made me cry, but she's not like great. I think they're all fine C. They all must be protected, obviously. They're all cute. They're all sweet. They're just... Prima Doll is going to be a huge struggle for me because it's key done wrong. Whereas, like, I still like it because it's key, but at the same time, it's just, they're not doing it right. They're just not doing any of it right. So it sucks. But they're cute, so they're fine. Lily, it's fine. Not really, I haven't really seen anything that's impressive about her. She's the waifu that he bought. Like, she's like Walmart brand Roxanne. Can we say that? She's Walmart. She's Walmart brand Roxanne. Like, Like, what's his face went into there and bought up the premium version Roxanne, and Mr. Black Summoner came in the door and was like, "Crap, did you already buy Roxanne?" He's like, "Yeah, they still have a Lily in stock, but they're like super cheapo." And he's like, "It's fine. I guess I could save a couple bucks by buying her instead." It's like a season of people buying people. It's weird. She can shoot a bow and use stealth or something. I like that she fights in a maid outfit. That was kind of cool. There's one thing that Lily has over Roxanne, is that Lily fights in a maid outfit. Like, she knows that her master likes the maid outfit, so she purposely makes a battle maid outfit. And I do appreciate that, because who's my favorite maid? Who's my favorite maid? Who's my favorite maid? She's technically got the whole maid outfit thing going on, like Rem, so... That is no, not Ram. I do love Ram though. I do love Ram, especially after the second season. Shut up, Adrian. I knew someone was gonna do that joke. I have nothing on the goddess. She's fine. I'm sure that one she's there. Yeah. I really like her. She's technically the only reason I watch Vermil. This is the only reason I watch Vermil and Gold is for this girl, so I can see her ecchi moments. So she's got some good ecchi. I think the only thing that frustrates me about her is that she's exactly why I hate the main character. Like, he's so stupid. And she's the one that points out how stupid he is. So every time she's on the screen, I like her, but at the same time, I'm reminded how much I hate the main character. Yeah, I know Roxanne has one. She just doesn't wear it. I don't know why. Yeah, he told her to put it away because he has no taste. There's no planet that she's better than Vermil. She's look at right here. This planet, Earth, right here. She's right here. Vermil's over here. She's right here. So obviously she's not as good as her. No opinion. She's done some cool things, but I have no opinion on her whatsoever. You don't see anything. Don't blind yourself from the truth. Tama, she's fine. She'd probably delete your questionable folders if you ever passed away, and would never have to. She wouldn't even have to turn on your computer. She'd probably delete it. But she's also kind of a fake. Well, she was probably busy playing video games. Honestly, there was a whole issue with the last this sixth episode, but the fifth episode, where she couldn't tell this guy was like receiving a feed and sending us feed. But at the same time, you can probably argue that it's because she just keeps playing video games all the time. She didn't notice. But she's super cute, so it's fine. Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy Vermil more if I got caught up. If there was a cuteness tier list, she'd be up S tier. Yeah, for sure. She was great when she ran out of it and rolled out of the closet, yes. I don't want to do these ones. Yeah, if this is yandere tier list, she goes up there. She's fine. She's kind of dropped off for me a little bit, but she's still good. She's definitely, we'll go low A. She's low A. I maybe into B, but she's good. I like her. This girl, I freaking feel sorry for. Like, I want to. I just want to put this girl in S tier because I feel freaking so bad for her. Pity S tier. Exactly. I feel so freaking sorry for this girl. I just want her to be happy. She's put through hell. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with this girl. Like, I kind of thought she was annoying at first. Like, I felt like she was it's kind of interesting that with the first episode, you kind of get this feeling like you have this male character that's kind of trapped between order and chaos. So you have the yandere chaos girl over here that's just all about destruction. And then you have the girl that's more about structure, getting an actual job. You should get a job, get a good life going on. It almost felt like responsibilities versus like chaos. And then as the story goes along, you realize it's more about the fact that yandere girl basically robbed this other girl of everything. And it feels so bad. And she got some action, so I'm good. I'm happy. Really good. So anyways, pity S. No, she's fantastic though. I have zero problems with her. I think she's great. So let's see. Ichigo, at least A tier. I love Ichigo. She's super cute. I love her new Seiyu. She's doing a great job. Man on the Magical, shut up. Shut up, King. Shut up. Mint. See, this is the problem that I have. I don't remember much about all the characters from the original series. I watched it so long ago. All I really remember much about them is their main archetype aspects, like Genki character, Ojo character, and all that kind of stuff. But the new Mint, really like her. I think they did a great job with Mint. They did a fantastic job with her character development. So she's definitely gone back up there for me. Whereas before, I think with the original series, I didn't really care about Mint, honestly. She putting down the fight last episode, though? Putting down the fight. I'm confused. Fake fan, right? Lettuce, I Again, I think they did so much better with her character this time around, but I've never cared much for Lettuce. She's fine. She's probably C for me. Not caring about Mint? You guys are mean. Don't be mean to Mint. Mint's just misunderstood. Pudding is just a bundle of fun. I don't really care much about her either. I think of all the seiyus, she's kind of doing the least good, which is not saying much. I think her seiyu's not very good at subtle pudding. She's great at Genki pudding, though. Ichiko is a close second, though. Under Mint. Yeah. Oh, you were talking about Licorice Coil? Yeah, I get you're talking about the Tama girl. I get you. Kurumi. Wolf Girl. Trash. I I think this is the case with the original series too. I've never cared for her. I think, yes, I love Wolf Girl. I think design aspects of Wolf Girl is great, but I've never liked her. I've never honestly have liked her. She's just kind of she's too combative. Now, granted, that's kind of the whole point of her, but I honestly don't care about her. So let's see. I forget her name right now, but she's okay. I loved her introduction. The fact that she literally ran away screaming bloody murder, because that's just not something you don't ever see in overpowered main character shows. But she's cute. I like her. She's kind of like a budget Roxy. Super budget Roxy. Maid Girl. She was kind of a nothing to me. But I will say, like, this recent episode, how you literally had, like, all the characters not doing anything to fix the issue. And literally she goes out and finds the remedy, which I thought was fantastic. But she's kind of just a maid. She's fine. Just a cute maid. Yeah, the survey was great. I thought that was really cool that she did that. Because like I said, like you have this room full of adults, because literally the main character is an adult. You have a room full of adults and none of them can figure out what the hell is wrong with their store. And she literally goes out and just asks people. like nobody thought to ask people why they won't come in the dang store. So she's like, I'll be right back. Hey, got some information. I did 100 and whatever surveys and figured it out. The guild attendant lady. She's great. I love attendant. I have a thing for adventure guild attendees. Like, they're super cute. They usually have the braid hair look, and I love the braid hair look. So she's easily my favorite character in that show right now, which is kind of funny because it's overpowered main character that goes out and fights, and I like the one that's back at the guild. So it is what it is. Crazy nun chick. I love her introduction so far. I need more of her. For now, I'm going to put her in B because she's kind of like, she makes a sandwich here. You have up here, you have here, and then here's a sandwich. So we'll see. We'll see if her story does a little better for her. So far, she's just kind of combat nun. She's really awesome, though. I love her design, but don't really have much information to go with her on right now. Next wave of isekai anime to feature guild attendant main characters. We know who to blame. It's like, that would be a cool idea. It's gotta be out there. Somebody Google search isekai as a adventure guild manager or something like that. There's gotta be some sort of fantasy isekai show that's about just them, just the actual adventure guild, or somebody running an adventure guild. All right, I think her name's Henri. Is it Henri? I think she's super cute. I've actually she's actually taken the spotlight from Hana here recently. I was asking somebody the other day on Discord that I know that watches this show. Does anybody else here watch Awashi? I'm in a struggle right now where I'm really trying to figure out who I like more, Hana or Henri, because she like started out as kind of like the sideline character that wasn't really doing anything, and then as it went along, she basically took the spotlight from Hana, because Hana was what was the initial character that kind of brought the main character into the situation that she was dealing with. But as it went along, Hana was kind of the introduction, but she was trying to be a nutritionist. But then Henri steps up, and she's technically somebody that understands soccer, and she becomes like pretty much the coach. Like she pretty much becomes his trainer, and so like her insights like been a huge plus for him as character, and she knows how to dribble a soccer ball, which is fantastic. But yeah, I love her. She's great. Used to be able to do that. Nowhere near like that. I used to be able to bump it a couple times, but I would usually lose it. But yeah, I used to play soccer a long time ago. I didn't play for very long though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put her just above. I think they're kind of equal though. They both have their own specialty, but that was a hard one for me. No opinion. I don't even know why she's in the list. I have no opinion on her whatsoever. She's just there and she has Tama voice, whatever. You played soccer. That was pretty much most of my career. Soccer was not knowing what I was doing. It was kind of in that time frame when your parents would like throw you into anything as long as you were active. And soccer was one of them. We did everything at some point, just trying to find something that we want to play. The queen, she's fine. I do like her character. What I like about, and this is going to get into like I said, I want to do a whole video on this. The thing I like about Parallel Pharmacy right now is that it really kind of feels similar to Mishoko in a way that it feels like the characters aren't just dumb presences. They don't exist there just to be something to progress the story. Like it plays the whole stupid thing where the main character saves the queen and then that gives them rights to everything and then thus easy life. It kind of presents it in a way that she's not dumb. Like this feels like an actual character that has presence in the show and understands what's going on. And I do like that. It's not like the strongest sage with the weakest crest where the king just goes, oh, here's the keys to everything. And I'm a complete idiot that doesn't know what's going on anymore. She's pretty cool though. Definitely MILF area. She definitely got the MILF thing going on. So, oh gosh, getting into Devil's a part-time. This is where I'm gonna start making people mad. She's fine. I'm just gonna put it in B. I think I liked her a lot more in the first season, but like second half of the first season into this season, she's kind of just there. I really loved her early on though, but yeah, I could do A. I don't know. I don't know. She's definitely better than a lot of these characters. She's fine. I just never really had like an attraction to her as a character. She was fun to date early on, but after that, she's kind of just a nothing there. She's kind of a nothing. Okay, I'm going to move this character while forgetting what she looks like in the second season. Remember what she looks like in the first season. The second season does not exist. 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 Chiho is great. I love Chiho. Now Toyama, she's adorable, she's caring, and she deserves better. Y'all shut up about Chiho. I'd probably put her just like right next to Emmy. She's kind of a nothing too. Suzune is nothing. Like she's just kind of just there. Like she had a story arc and now she just stands there all the time. She doesn't do anything. Well, she squished a bug, but besides squishing a bug, she really hasn't done anything. But again, I've only watched 2 episodes of the second season, but she's just there. They all looked great in the first season. The second season looks like garbage. Second season's like they wanted to purposely make the show look bad so people stop asking for it or something. I don't know what they're doing with it. Hestia's great. She's kind of... she's high A for me. Hestia, I love Hestia's design. I think she's fantastic. I think my only problems that I have with Hestia more stem on the idea that the show just doesn't use her. Like, and it makes sense because unless they're doing something in the town or involving the other familias, she kind of can't be present. So like if they're ever going into the dungeon, she supposedly can't go into the labyrinth, even though she's gone in the labyrinth before. I think she was kidnapped though, but Hestia is just like, I love her design. I love her character, her voice, everything. But I don't know. I guess there's no reason why I don't like she can't be S. I don't know. I think she's fine. Like I think she has perfect character design too. So loving the weird faces they keep giving Gabriel. Uncanny Valley off. Lol. I guess I haven't seen any of that yet, or maybe I'm forgetting it. After watching Arrow of Orion, Hestia is S tier for me. Arrow of Orion. Which one's that one? Am I blanking on what the Arrow of Orion is? Was it a movie? Did I miss that? I did not. Did I miss a movie for Danmachi? That sucks. So I'm probably missing some context somewhere. Lily is way easy S tier. I've always loved Lily. Let's see. Where would she go? I think right there. I think that's a good spot. Misfit of Demon Academy is getting season 2. I think so. Oh no, it's well, that one's for sure not finished. Because the whole concept of that show was that he was trying to figure out who was screwing things up, and I don't think he really got to that point yet, did he? Yeah, I thought they announced the second season a while back. Is that a new announcement, or am I just misremembering it? It's not canon? Okay, that makes sense because it doesn't feel like I'm lost, so... I haven't run into any characters that I don't know who they are, so... Shao tier is S tier. Easy. Like right there. Shao tier's easy best girl of that show. I will always love Shao tier. The last 2 I will honestly say, like, the first few episodes of this 4th season, I was getting angry because we had no Shao tier, and then suddenly we get 2 episodes of her, and I'm like, yes, thank you. Albedo, There? Is that gonna give me... Will that douse the flames a little bit? I don't... Oh, sorry, hitting the microphone. I like Albedo. Like, I don't mind Albedo. I just don't like the overly faces. And granted, Shaltir does it too, but Albedo does a lot. Like, I don't like the... She looks like she's going to... I don't know. What's the best way I could put this? I don't like the look like she just relieved herself all the time. Derpy face kind of thing. I don't like the Kakagururi faces. I don't. I'll never like them. It's unsettling to me. I'll never like it. I know it doesn't look like she's overly excited. It just looks like she just peed herself or something. I don't know. Maybe people like that. I don't know. I'm gonna move on. Both these two are great. They must be protected. I'm gonna put them A tier. They're both great. Must protect smiles. Both of them. Better succubus in this season than Albedo. There's a better succubus in this season? So it's something that hasn't come up yet, I'm guessing. You enjoy Albedo more? Of course, because you like to disagree with me on everything, King. Should I power through season 3 of Overlord? Is season 4 that good? It's always... I mean, there was some struggle points in season 3, especially with the CGI battles. But if the CGI battles is what was holding you back, again, yeah, keep going through. Oh, you're talking about Vermilion. I thought you were reading ahead and you knew that was another character coming up. Yeah, the CGI battles were what was bothering you about season 3. Burn through it, because everything else about the series is fantastic. So yeah, season 4 has been fantastic so far. I really enjoy it. Evil Eye, she's fine. I just don't know much about her. I mean, yes, we do know a little bit about her, but it's not like I care too much about her so far. Princess, she's crazy, but again, not that I care too much about her. I think she's wicked, but that's pretty much every character. Like, I love her smile. I love her, like, super yandere-ness. She's literally what happens when you give a yandere the keys of the kingdom. Like, you almost want to see, like, how she's going to make the entire kingdom burn just for some person that she loves, which I think is fantastic. Definitely not your typical princess. Oh, Hatsimiku. Finally ran to Hatsimiku. Hatsimiku S tier. Even though she literally, like, Miku's only presence in this entire season is the fact that once an episode in Jashin-chan Dropkick, she shows up and observes something terrible. But she's still S tier because it's freaking Miku. Miku's in an anime. It's not named Hatsune Miku, but at least we finally got a Miku, and all it took was some weird crossover with the most random show ever. I guess I could put her in her now. Like, again, she's already in here. Where's she at? Kuon, where the hell are you? Kuon. I don't even remember where I put Kuon. I thought I put her in A or B, because she's kind of come down for me a little bit. There she is. Okay. All right. Crap. There. Doesn't look like she's next to each other. Jashin-chan Dropkick is the Seinfeld of anime. That's an interesting way to put it. I was describing it as being like the group of friends that you hang out that are friends of your friends that you don't necessarily get all their humor, but you just kind of hang out with them because they're all right. You kind of laugh at them every now and then because they laugh really a lot. You just laugh because they're laughing, but it's not like it's a great group of friends that you always hang out with. So I don't know if that... I don't like Seinfeld, so I'm just going to allow Adrian to answer that question. It's a sideways analysis. If you like it, you like it, right? Like I said, I don't push anybody to watch Jashin-chan. Like, I don't see that it's, like, amazing or anything. It's just I watch it, I enjoy it, so. I love Renner's character and what the author is doing with her, but I don't love her. Yeah, I get... That's a good way to put it. And that's some of the characters in the show, or in this list that I have. I like what they're doing with the characters, but I don't necessarily like them. That's always a struggle that I have with the best girl lists, though, is because there's some that I like their developments, but I don't find them attractive or anything. We had one that I was pointing out earlier, like Tokiko here. Tokiko has a good character. I just don't like her as a person. Her story and her development and everything is fantastic. I just don't like her. So I like Haine here. Fantastic character. Really interested to see more about her, but I don't find her attractive or anything like that. I technically she's probably more in the realm of just want to protect her if her story gets into what I think it's going to get into. So we'll see. How's my order? I think I mostly got these are in good order. These are all pretty much solid order. I might put Hestia here. I kind of want to. No, I think these are good. I think these are all good. I might put these up here, though. Hana and Anri up the top. No top and bottom jokes, please. Keep it civil. Mio. Yeah, I think that's good. B tier ended up being a lot. So does C tier. Elf needs to be a bit higher. Yeah, it's the struggles that I'm having with... Yeah, if Lily's up here, I can't put her above any of these. But she's still great, though. I was kind of sort of jumping back and forth, YP. on organizing some of them, but for the most part, they're all pretty well. Like, as I was putting them up there, sometimes I would kind of adjust them, but I think most of them are kind of on point. And then when you get down to like C and D, I don't really care what their order is. They're all kind of just equal in that kind of realm. I kind of want to trash the Cuckoo Girls. Let's trash the Cuckoo Girls. Why not? Let's leave on a good note. Let's trash all the Cuckoo Girls. Yeah, I think that's good. So yeah, we will screenshot that, and then by the end of the season, we'll see where I stand with the final selections at the end of the year. But that was a lot more easier than I thought it would be. The Cuckoo Girls are all trash good. But yeah, like I said, I think the main ones that I'm very curious about right now is obviously I want more Isekai Uncle that needs to come back. But jokes aside, I'm gonna be curious mainly with Iroko, Vueko. Vueko, I'm gonna be curious about Vueko, Fapta. These are two characters that I think are gonna shift quite a bit this season. Obviously Haine is going to shift quite a bit as we get into her story here soon. I'm assuming soon enough, or eventually. And I think the princess might shift as well. Obviously, a lot of people saying that Vermil is going to shift. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Like I said earlier, Barba and Barbie might shift as well, because obviously second season really does seem like this is their story. And who knows, maybe the Classroom of the Elite Girls, especially Bullied Girl, as everybody said that she's like one of the best characters once they get into her. We'll see if she shifts. But I think everything else, Kuon might go back up for me. I really don't like her right now. I'm struggling with her right now. I understand why she's doing what she's doing, but I'm not liking her right now. So she could definitely shift for me. I'd be curious to know what Chris thinks of Kuon right now. I think the last episode was exciting for him, so I'm assuming it was for positive, but I might have gotten something different from Kuon. Also, Tanmaid might go up, and I'm hoping Mio will go up as well. These two might go up as well. We'll see. Yeah, let's make the RWBY fandom mad. Soccer Girl A? Yes, very close S. They might end up in S eventually. Both Henri and Hana are fantastic, if that's who you're talking about. Yeah, that's good.